Good evening, everyone. It's time for Facebook Live. We were off last week with all the holidays, but we're back this week with brand new things. Our catalogs went live. Our new catalogs went live yesterday. So we have the new Sale-a-bration and the new Spring Mini. What I'm using tonight is this awesome, I think it's called Awesome Otters. This stamp set, and this is a Sale-a-bration item, so you can earn this free with a $50 order. So this card was a swap I received from my friend Carol. She didn't make it, but she designed it, and then we made them all at our team party that we had with my friend Kate. So, hey Betty. While everyone's getting on, let me share this to the group. So let me get my laptop. It always takes it a minute to refresh and find it. There we go. Now we can share it. I hope everybody had nice holidays. We had a really nice time. We went up to Kansas to see my family. And Michael and Emily Ann and our grandson went too. So everybody got to meet him, or almost everybody got to meet him. So that was fun. And I got to see him like 4 days in a row, which was really nice. And he's at such a fun age. He's a happy boy, and he's just interacts with you now, and it's really a lot of fun. We're almost there. There we go. Okay. Now we are ready. We are shared over to the group. At the end, I will tell you who won this card. This was the Christmas card we made 2 weeks ago. So whoever wins it, we'll just have to hold on to it till next Christmas. Get this cord out of my way. Let's go into my laptop so I don't trip over it. Okay. So as always, I will put a blog post after I'm done here with the measurements for the card, so you can find it there. And then next week we'll have a drawing for somebody to win the card that I make tonight. All right, so let's get started. I have all my pieces. Hopefully I have all my pieces. Again, the measurements will be on my blog. So this is Pool Party. And this is So Saffron. And then the name just escaped me. Cinnamon Cider. It's one of our end colors that will be going away this summer when the new annual catalog comes out. And then this is another, let me show you this, Sale-a-bration item. It's some paper, and it's rainbow paper. It is called Sunshine and Rainbows. It's 6x6. And so it has really fun, bright rainbow colors. We're actually going to use some of this paper in card class tomorrow night. So isn't that fun? So that's something else that you can get free. Let's see, I think there's 40, let me make sure. Yeah, 48 sheets in that you can get free. And so this happens to be just one paper. We're just using both sides of it. And then I've die cut circles. So, and then I have a scrap piece of white for his little hat. All right, so cinnamon cider. We're going to stamp our otter on this circle, and he's going to go off the edge, but that's okay. I forgot to have my blending pen out, so I'm leaving that sit for just a minute. Hopefully I won't bump it. If I do, then we'll turn the circle over. So what we did with this is right after you stamp it, then you just take a blending pen, and it sometimes will pick up. This one's not picking up as much. There we go. We can see someone is. Now you can also stick it in your ink pad, or actually maybe a block. Let me grab a little block. So if you don't want to squeeze your ink pad and get ink, you can do this. Now your blending pens You have to be a little careful. This is just white. And so you can see when I did mine, it just kind of made a blob there. So this is just Whisper White. It's not meant to color on very much. So I'm just adding a little bit, just a little extra color. See if I can get just, see, yep, I did that too. And then it'll start pilling up your paper. So we better stop before we make a mess. So I will make another one that has an otter that looks a little bit better for whoever gets this card. All right, and then, oh, we do need that. No, I'm not going to do that quite yet. I'm going to do my hat. So I'm just going to stamp it on just a scrap of white because we're going to cut it out. And I'm going to do the same thing. And this is a little richer color, so it will probably color a little bit better than the otter did. There we go. And then when you're done, you just do that until it runs clean. And then it's ready for the next color. All right. Set that aside and that aside. Get those out of the way before I make a mess. All right, before we do anything else, I want to go ahead and put my strips on here because then I know where to put my sentiment. So let's put these on. So I'm just using my seal. And this one is going to go, oops, about there. And then this little guy, oops, come on. Sometimes you have to help it along. Oh, it may be almost out. It is almost out. Let me see if I can make it go a little bit longer. We can finish our card, hopefully. And this one, you just put at the top of this other piece. And now we're ready to stamp our sentiment. So this is the cinnamon cider again. Whoops, let's do it right side up. And it says, it's birthday time. I'm trying to look down so I can get it straight. Not bad. We're gonna, nope, can't. I'll just make another one. Okay. That is all of our stamping. This can go on our card base now. Make sure it's going the right way. And then our otter. I was going to turn over and use it, but it got too wet and it bled through. So we'll go on that. And then this, we're going to put on dimensionals. All right, and he's going to go over here. And then the last thing we need to do, grab my scissors, is fussy cut this little hat. Get some of this extra off. And it's easy to fussy cut. And I would just leave a little white border around it. That way, if your cutting isn't quite straight, nobody will even notice. They'll just see the stamped image, which is perfectly fine. I'll probably use some liquid glue for this. Trim that corner just a little bit. Okay. So now he's got his party hat. Let me get my liquid glue. Try not to drop it. And then we will just put his party hat on. And then the last piece are these embellishments. These are the new, they're called Iridescent Rhinestones. Let me take them out of the package so you can see. They are beautiful. I hope they never go away because they are, well, you can't even get the full effect. Maybe if I set them down. They are iridescent, so they'll take on kind of whatever color you put them on. So we're just going to put 3 on our card. So I think I'm going to stay with a medium one and then 2 small ones. Hey, Nancy, I don't think I saw you come on. Welcome. Hope you're having fun with that grandbaby. All right, and that's it. We are done. There's our card. So I will make one with a prettier otter. See, that's all peeling off now. For whoever wins this card for next week. And I will put the dimensions on my blog shortly. I did get another card using this sweat set in a swap. And it's this one. So this one they colored with blends or markers, or I'm not sure what they used to color them. But like I said, I got this in a swap. And this is using that, I think it's called Picture This die. This was copied from the catalog, I believe. Let me just show you this page in the Sale-a-bration catalog. Because now I can show you the inside. Yeah. They weren't able to get the marble paper yet when we were doing these swaps, so they had to just use plain cardstock. But yeah, that's the page. Look at those party hats. Isn't that fun? So super cute set that you can get free. You can get this paper free. I think that's all. Wait, let me tell you who won this. This card from 2 weeks ago, Debbie won it. So I will give that to her. She's actually coming to class tomorrow night, so I will make sure I give it to her then. All right, I think that is it. I will be back next Wednesday with something else new to show you. There's so many fun new things to play with that I won't have any trouble coming up with something new to share next week. So thank you for joining me. Thank you, ladies. I'm glad you liked it. Well, actually, thanks to Carol. She's the one that designed this and did it in the swap. So thank you to Carol for making this. All right. I will see you next week. Good night.